Toby, it's been a couple of Saturdays since the Pirates ran over at the PLU Invitational.
Mm-hmm.
Very good meet for the Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of second place finishes for the team and
Mm-hmm.
both teams, and individual victory.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about the momentum that gives us heading into the rest of the season.
Yeah, we always kind of mark this meet on our calendar as the first kind of real meet of the season, and the athletes took it seriously. We stepped in there with the rest of our conference, and that was another big motivation for this year. Not our entire conference is there every year, but with conference being there at the end of the year, everybody showed up, and we showed up, and it was fun to see both men and women's teams compete. A lot of PRs. The second meet, 8K for a lot of the freshmen, so they got a good opportunity to get another race in. And yeah, London and Haley winning the meet on the men's side. And as we talked about as a team, it's hard to win cross-country meets. I mean, there's only one winner, and it's not like track where you get in your event and there's a lot of opportunities to win or even win heats. Rounds, but to actually go and win a cross-country meet on a Saturday is pretty special. So that was cool for him. It was good for the team, and definitely we walked away pleased, but also knowing we have more in the tank and learned a lot from it. And we've been using that. This past week was one of the best weeks of practice we've had all season, and now we're leading into the next weekend.
When it comes to a win
Mm-hmm.
like that, how much of that is talent and how much of that is learning and
Mm-hmm.
knowing how to win in a race like that?
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy. To London's credit, he's a very talented runner, and he's just gotten better since he's been here. He's got a lot more focused and a lot more just excited about becoming the best runner he can be. But he's also super coachable, whether it's listening to Coach Drew, Jeff Ron, myself, Coach Brandon. Again, he takes in, and we talked about a plan, and he went out and executed. And then for the team, it's learning how to run individually for the newcomers, and then as a team, collectively, how do we run together? Because, when we had 21 guys in that race, we had 15 or 16 women in the race, you start going, oh, I'm running well because I'm with this person, or I'm not running well because I'm not with this person, and that starts messing with you instead of realizing you got to run your race, and you got to know how you run and how you race. And not sometimes, unfortunately, with all this technology, people look at their watches too much. People have always done that, but even more so, there's more data on it. They're looking at their heart rates, and they're looking at all this stuff, and it's like, just go out there and race.
This week, you've got another opportunity to compete, and who are we going to face, and what kind of course is it going to be?
Yeah, we've been down to Whitman several times now, and the course has always changed a little bit over the years, but I think it's been the last course for the last 2 or 3 years. And it's on a golf course. It's got some hills in it, but it's a pretty fast race. Competition, I think it's going to be the same folks that are generally down there, Whitman, ourselves, usually some schools from the Boise area, usually some schools from Eastern Oregon, usually some schools from Spokane heading down there, whether it's Eastern and Gonzaga, or even WSU coming over. So there's going to be some good competition. It's always a meet that we walk away either pleased because we had another great race, or some individuals, because this training period right now is a little hard, are a little fatigued and walk away going, I need to take care of recovery a little bit better. But we're looking forward to it, and we always know we're going to have a good race down in Walla Walla.